What up, what up, what up? You guys are tuned in to another show of Full Value. It's Friday. You guys already know. Friday, usually we have live shows. Well, not usually. We list a couple Fridays we had live shows. Today, we're not having a live show today. We'll just keep it simple. 18 games on slate. I hope you guys are strapped in. Get your drinks. If work is over, guys, and let's get that weekend cash. If you guys have all those special things this summer, you have to get turned up, and turned up not meaning drunk, throw up and shit, just turned up, relaxing, getting out of character, doing things out of the ordinary, enjoying yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And what better way to enjoy yourself with free money? So you're tuned into Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and let's jump right into these games. We got some MLB, we got some CFL, and we got some WNBA. Now, our WNBA mark, okay, at the moment, we're 1-0 on WNBA. Okay. We got where we're actually 18. No, hold on. We're actually let me pull up the stats. I'm giving you guys the numbers right now. You know what I'm saying? Give you guys the numbers right now. CFL, Cougar Calgary did not cover, so they did not cover. That's 0-1 Pro Star break. And we got also some baseball. We got two games that didn't cover. We gave the overs in the Giants game and Diamondbacks game. Both went under, and the two winners we had was Cleveland, Washington, and Athletics. They lost. Athletics lost. So that brought us to a grand total of 9. We're 9-15 right now in MLB. So let's try to boost that up for Friday, and you guys know, 9 plays in the whole week. Loss. We gave 15. We gave what? Almost 25 plays, 24 plays. That's good. Hit 24 plays, you lose 9. Come on, dog. Come on. But I'm just rambling right now because it's Friday. We do a little recap of the week. I'd like to honestly, because we get new viewers every day, so viewers like to know, see what's going on and stuff like that. And people are lazy to go back, and once the game's already happened, they don't care about the last video. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Now let's get some winners. First game we got MLB, Red Sox versus Orioles. Memes on the mound against David Price. David Price, ever since he left Toronto, Red Sox travel, right? They face these struggling Orioles. Red Sox on a 2-game win streak. And 2-game win streak, they were just in a series with Blue Jays. We also have an Orioles team that was on a series with Washington, and they just swapped them. Now, are they going to be Red Sox? That's the question. Now, I see they won yesterday. You know what I mean? Well, the last time they played, that was 2 days ago. Okay, these guys haven't been hitting. They haven't been producing any runs. David Price, he's not that good, but his record shows otherwise. He's 7-2, means he's 7-5 with a 2.94 ERA, and he was an all-star. Okay. The last time he played was July 13th. He played against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay torched him, 6 runs in 6 innings. So every run he got an inning. Now we have David Price. He's 7-2 with a 3.16 ERA, and he's 16-5 with a 2.65 ERA against the Orioles. David Price is 8-0 against these guys in 12 starts in Baltimore. So I'm telling you this right now. We're going to line shop. They have Red Sox open the line at minus 210. Over under was 10.5. Then it went to minus 235. over or under went to 9.5, so the line moves changed at least within a day. Okay? Now, let me tell you something else. The juice on the Mies now is a little depressing. Why I say that is because how could these guys be charging almost a leg and a hair for all that? But for me, David Price, he's 8-0 against these guys in Baltimore. This game is in Baltimore. Boston is a good team. You understand what I'm saying? They're coming off a good series, and with the juice, you gotta take -1 for Boston. Okay. If you guys been winning with me on the underdogs, you would have an extra change to put this at the money line and all that. I'll put this Boston on a parlay. I do like Boston here, but for you guys just trying to make money off this, I would like it on a parlay. But Boston, yeah, Boston is one of my plays. Next game, Yankees versus Rockies, Freeland versus Happ. Now, this game, I think this game is a no-brainer. Freeland, he's 2-6 with a 7.39 ERA. Happ is 7-5 with a 4.93 ERA. Both pitchers give up lots of runs. Both teams are big hitters. Both teams are respectively fourth and first, tied for first in runs. New York is 36-16 at home. Colorado is 20-26 on the road. Okay. New York is also a massive favorite in this game. Now, there's no money in picking a side here. You feel what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make any sense. Colorado's 2-11 in the last 13 games. Okay, since they swept the Giants, and they also been outscored by 108 points to 57. So that's almost 51 points they've been outscored by in the 11 games they lost. In the last 13 games, basically. Freeland, he spent over a month in the minors, and he posted a 8.80 ERA in the minors in 6 starts. Can you believe that? But Freeland is 6-2 against the Yankees with a 3.03 ERA. Happ from Toronto, he's 6-2 against these guys, and when he was with Toronto, we only allowed 2 runs and 5 hits with these guys, and he's 4-1 in 7 games against these guys. So, me, I like the over in this game. I think Yankees get to these guys. The over is 11.5. I think this over is an easy money over, and it goes way over. Next game, we got Arrieta, who's pitching on a broken arm. He's injured, but he's still pitching because Philly needs them. And we have Pirates, Lyles. These two pitchers, I am staying off this game, but we'll break it down. Arrieta is 4.54 ERA. Lyles is 5.616 ERA. Now, both teams are slumping. Phillies, they came out and beat the Dodgers. They picked up their 50th win. They won 2 of their last games. They're 1-3 in the opening post break. Then we have Pittsburgh, who's won 5 since the All-Star break. And before it, they were on fire. Usually that tends to happen with guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, after All-Star break, some people realize they're not going to make playoffs. You know what I mean? Arrieta's 12-6 against Pittsburgh. Lyles won the first 6 decisions. He's given up a 10.313 ERA over the past 7 games. Damn, do you hear that 10? That's ridiculous. My dude Arrieta, he doesn't feel good, I tell you that. Listen what he quotes. The more pitches I throw, the more difficult it becomes. It doesn't feel good. I'll tell you that. at least than he's at less than 100% effective in his pitch reporter, he can still be effective. So basically, they have the man clearly said he's not even ready, and they still have him pitching. If you guys don't have the Pirates on this, I don't know what you guys have. So for me, I like Pirates to get to Arrieta. Okay, there's no way you put an injured pitcher who clearly admits he's injured and then you come to play to win. Come on, guys, that's ridiculous. You know. Next game, we got is Indians versus Royals. I tell you this, we had Indians yesterday, and we're gonna keep rolling that Indian train. Let's break it down though. Montgomery, he's on the Royals. There's no record about him. Guys, the Royals are riding win streaks. Remember when they beat the White Sox and we cashed on them? And the Indians, they beat the Detroit and they cashed on them. So this is a game we stay off of. Both teams on win streaks. Bieber, not related to Justice, 8-3 with a 3.49 ERA. And they're just trying to do their thing. You know, like, both teams come out of the postseason way strong. Montgomery, he's actually 1-2, and he's making his debut with Kansas after being retired from the Cubs. So he used to play with the Cubs. You know what I mean? So, and Bieber, he's 2-0 with a 5.3 starts against the Royals. So Bieber hasn't lost against the Royals so far. So this one right here is gonna be a nice play where someone's gotta lose. And it's saying all that. I don't have a play in that one. Rays versus Sox. McCabe versus Lopez. This is another game minus 245. That's ridiculous for the juice. You can't be buying juice at that much. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Like, juice is supposed to be cheap. You know? Juice at that much? That's ridiculous. So, I don't recommend betting on that game neither. That game is another game you put on a parlay. You know? Or you take the Rays -1 right away. You know what I mean? Because there's no value in taking Rays money line or anything like that. Rays -1 would have to be the play for me. But they say all that. I am not picking a play on that game. Okay. Tampa Bay. You haven't shown me anything serious for me to be putting -1 at 160. Okay. For -1 or -235. That's crazy. So, I don't have a play in that one. Detroit and Blue Jays. This one I would have picked Blue Jays, but Blue Jays have no Stroman. Every time he pitches a gem, but he never gets support on the bats. Zimmerman hasn't won a game yet. He's looking for his first win with the Tigers, and he always gets decisions. So, in this game, it would be no play. Cardinals in Cincinnati. Wainwright 6-7 with a 3.99 ERA, and Malio with a 2.10 point ERA, 4.82. Wainwright, he aims to continue to keep the Cardinals ahead of these guys because he's hitting hard. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and he's making home runs left, right, and center. Okay? So you guys got to know. Wainwright, he's pretty just carrying these guys on his back. The Reds now, they're sending Malio to the mound as he tries to end a personal 5-game losing streak. He's 2-10. I don't think his losing streak ends today. And I think this is one of the easiest games on the board. St. Louis. You know? So now, what we got? Washington versus Braves. This is a good one. Corbin versus Turin. 7-5 with a 3.39 ERA, and Turin with a 5.6371 ERA. Yesterday, you guys know what we had. We had Washington to whop these guys, and they did. Now we have Patrick Corbin to do what he's supposed to do best, and is control that ball and beat these guys. Who the hell is Turin? Now, the Washington, they're trying to get all they can get out of Patrick Corbin. You know? That's some serious. All I know, you have to go with the crew. Yeah. Next game we got Rangers and Astros. Minor versus Verlander. 11-4, 2.98 ERA with a minor. 8-4 with a 2.73 ERA. This game right here, Astros split with the Angels, and now they're home where they should be happy to be because these guys struggle on the road, and this is another team that you have to pick -1. Next is they're playing good ball though. Maynard, he's not a bum. He's really actually playing good as well. I like the way he's working. He is in a slump and he's trying to get these guys out of it. I don't think he's gonna get hit like that, and the way Verlander is on the mound, he's like one of the best players in the league. So I would have to go with the under in this play, which would be a no-brainer. The under opened as 8, and I went down to 8.05, 8.5. Okay, so he can't be doing that himself, you know? Now, next one's Milwaukee versus Diamondbacks. Chichin versus Clark. Two terrible pitchers. Both rookies. I'm trying to bring these guys to victory. This is a play I'm going to stay far away from. Why? Because these guys don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's why. They really, what? That's like what? These guys, they're crazy. All I know, the Diamondbacks, they're trying to do something different here. Okay? The righty is going to come out the bullpen, Adrian Hauser, with a 1.05 ERA. So Diamondbacks need to get to these guys early or it's going to be done for them. So for me, I would say the cruiser. You know, Clark is going to have to show up, which I doubted. This game is going to go way over 10.5, and I like the over in this game. Next game we got is the Dodgers against the Marlins. Ryu versus Gallen. This should be one of the easiest games for Dodgers. Marlins can't hit. Ryu should whop these guys. This game should be so easy, -330. You can't even bet it to make any profit. They're honestly giving you $2 for your $100. Like, get out of here. This game you stay away from unless you have a lean on a total or anything. I don't have a lean on a total, and the typical would go under, but I think it goes over just by Dodgers alone. They're vexed by losing to Philadelphia and not ripping them. So, but as an official play, I do not have one on that game. Angels, Mariners. Berea versus Leakey. Seattle's been struggling terribly. Angels, I think they're about to go on a losing streak. Why? Because this is the aftermath of when someone dies. You get that high peak, and now you're on the low peak now. And the low peak is they don't give a shit about winning now. They just care about getting through it, you know? And Leaky, he looks like it'll be possible for him to do his thing. They just got embarrassed in Oakland. That's the last time they played. And Los Angeles on a 2-game losing streak. Okay. And I tell you this. The way they are moving and they come on the mound, because the eye test you have to know, especially after you see um, a written or whatever, you still have to look and see if that's true or not. You know what I mean? So these guys, yeah, it looked good on paper. Everything was good. They're winning all that. They buried Skaggs. Then all of a sudden, they started losing. It was bound to happen. Now they're going to a Mariners team where I think the bookies are trying to get our money now because we think there's going to be a turnaround. I think for the plus money, the risk is there and it's worth it. You know what I mean? And Angels, I will be fading Angels till further notice. Okay? And I will be picking Seattle today. I know they're awful, guys. I know you guys are probably like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. But I like Seattle here today. And the last game we got is Giants and Mets. Giants, who you guys, if you stayed up all night last night, you already know who I was talking about. Them Giants came true. Unfortunately, we also had the over, so that didn't cash. But the Giants, they've been doing their thing. The Grom's on the mound against Betty. This one, I would go to Mets right now. I like DeGrom, but honestly, it's because I like DeGrom. Betty, I don't like Betty's stuff. I don't like his changeup. I think he tries too hard a bit, or he doesn't try hard enough. I think he just thinks that it's you know, we're friends. It's not a battle. You know what I mean? So for these guys, I like DeGrom, but officially I have no play in that game. So my plays will be the Seattle. Got the over in the Diamondback game. Washington. No, Washington. STL Cardinals. Over in the Yankees game. Those plays will be posted on my Twitter at KWilliams811. Make sure you hit that like button. You know, we have a couple games left. We got some CFL. We had CFL yesterday. These guys didn't cover, unfortunately. The record in CFL, we're like 5-1 right now. No, 5-2. We're about to go 6-2 right now because we got a Winnipeg team that's based on an Ottawa team. The spread is 10.5. Winnipeg hasn't lost yet, and Ottawa hasn't lost on the road. This right here is a serious crisis. You know why? Because we don't have things like that. So now, they come true, and they're trying to go 5-0. Is it gonna work? I don't know. What do I got? I like Winnipeg. I also like the over in this game. I like there to be a lot of points. And the spread is they have to win by 2 touchdowns. So I like them to get a lot of points in this one. I like the over in this game. I like the over 51. Next game, we got some WNBA. Washington versus Indiana. Now, Washington's 5-3 on the road with a 3-game losing streak. Both these guys are on a 3-game losing streak, 2-7 on the road. These guys are favored by 8.5, 9.5. This is a game I'm going to stay off of. Do you see a losing streak? Both of them are on a series losing streak. Obviously, someone's going to win today, but I don't know who. And the spread is almost double digits. I can't have a double-digit spread in this shit. So, Washington, Indiana, I advise you guys to stay off of. I don't have an official play in that one. Atlanta versus Connecticut. Atlanta's 1-6 on the road. Connecticut's 7-1. This is a type of game you put a bow on it and just let them know. Can't bug me, right? So they would have to whop these guys real quick. And in saying all that, I think it'll be easy to do that. So now, in that game, Atlanta, that's also an 8.5 spread. I like the under in that game. The Atlanta game, I like the under. The Vegas and the Seattle game, Vegas is a wannabe team, I tell you. And I like Seattle right here. Seattle's going through injuries right now, but it's not catching up to them yet. And I'm gonna fade them when it does. But till then, I got Seattle. So my plays is Seattle and the under in the Connecticut game. In CFL, I have the over 51. In baseball, I got Mariners over in the Diamondbacks game. St. Louis, Cleveland, Pirates, and over in the Yankees game. Those plays posted on my Twitter at KWilliams811. Make sure you hit that like button, share. You guys have a good weekend. It's Friday. Make sure, we got a parlay. I'm going to give you guys a parlay too today. My parlay of the day will be the Pirates money line. The Pirates money line. The Pirates money line. And the over in the CFL game. So 2-play parlay, Pirates money line and over in the CFL game. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Make sure you share. Tell all your friends. Those plays are the plays. We're gonna get this money. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. EDM. Every dollar matters. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Spread the word. Spread the word. Type your fucking Twitter's on the bottom. I'm going to add you guys. We stay tuned. I got more stuff going on. And you guys have an amazing weekend. Spend time with your family, health, strength, all that. I see you guys Monday. Peace.